This program features live coverage of an African safari and may include animal kills and carcasses. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, very good morning to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on our sunrise safari on this very cold Sunday morning. I think this is the coldest morning so far this year at the Juma Private Game Reserve in the world-renowned Sabi Sands. Good morning, everybody. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me we've got a Panda, and we are on the Sentinel. Yes. I've been following up on a mail line tracks coming all the way, most probably for the Kambula mail from last night. He came all the way down this side heading south, straight down Philemon's cut line, and we're going to just try and listen out a little bit just to see if we pick up on any calling of those line or that line, but I think he's gone straight south towards his brothers. It's further into, I think, Mkumbe, Mala Mkumbe area, so I'm sure he is gone far from this area. But yes, joining us on this safari this morning on a Wendy, we've got Amy and Muscles and Paul and our beautiful team there in Johannesburg. Our directors for the morning is Nadine and Chulu, and our tech guru that side is John, and our tech master this side is Showmax. Well, it is 2 more drives left on a DSTV, so please make sure that you do go over to our YouTube channel, to the Wild Earth YouTube channel. Make sure that you go and subscribe and join as a member. There is so many benefits to it, and one of those benefits is that the drives will be ad free, which is going to be fantastic. Plus it's a very cost effective as well, very cost I can say low in cost compared to your DSTV. So please go and join us on our YouTube channel. So yep, 2 more drives on DSTV, and let's see what we can find on that. And well, if you've got any comments and questions, please send them through to us for the morning, hoping that we can answer as many questions as possible. And well, I think my plan is just to kind of look around here on the southern side of Juma to see if we can pick up on any tracks coming over, or maybe some elephants, buffaloes. You never know what the Sunday morning brings. Sorry, I thought I just heard hyenas. Or was it a bird? Something like that, you know, when they're fighting. Tandi's mom. Tandi's mom. Tandi's mom? Okay. Huh. Honu, H-O-N-U. But anyway, thank you so much, Johnny. Photos got gloves on it, is called. That was a bit of a strange name coming through into our ears there, sorry. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning. It's cold. I think we all our brains are frozen at the moment. Thanks, Nadine. Anyway, all right, let's move on. No, it's not the earpiece, Nadine. Thank you. My earpiece is in. I think it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's maybe just the coldness. Yes, some others have got gloves on. Panda's got his gloves on. Yo. Oh, yeah, Nadine, yeah. All right, truck's still going straight south. Yeah, I'm sure this mail line has gone long time ago. I think that's why he was roaring last night to get back to his brothers. You know, as a mail line, if you've got a coalition, you don't want to be hanging around by yourself for too long. You don't want to join up again. Wow, winter is here. This is it. Alright, well, we've got some impalas, so we'll just stop here and have a view on these beautiful antelope. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello. Alright, well, let's go and take a look at the weather for the morning.
Well, it is definitely chilly, but no signs of rain at all. There's some clouds in the very, very, very far distance, but we had, I think, all the rain yesterday. Hello everybody, my name is Amy, and behind the camera with me is Paul. There you go. And as you have already heard, it is very fresh out here this morning. I have got 2 jackets and extra fleece over my legs. My beanie is on, and yes, we are out and about. Winter is coming, everybody. It is coming quickly. Hopefully it'll warm up in the next few days and this isn't going to be the norm carrying on, but yes, chilly morning this morning. I hope you're all well at home. And I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but hopefully you've got a cup of nice warm coffee. I could do that with that on my hands. Oh my goodness, I couldn't find my gloves this morning. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is that we are looking for anything we can find. We've passed some impalas this morning, all hunkered down, trying to keep nice and warm. We are busy driving right up at the north of Djuma on our boundary road. I'm checking for anything fresh that is not impala tracks. Oh, even my eyes are watering. So far, nothing, except there's a few elephant tracks in the road, but those are from last night. And yes, it is good to be out. I think as the morning goes on, it gets brighter out here, the sun starts to shine. I love a good winter morning, and I think we're going to make our way past Buffelshoek Dam just now. Also maybe sit there, get out my coffee flask, and see if the hippos are around, maybe that heron. Maybe we get a surprise animal coming to drink. That could be very special. Agatha, I am so glad that you are enjoying the weather, and I must say I love the cold. I loved being out in the bush, and there's just something about the winter in the bush that I grew up coming to Kruger in mostly May, June, July time. So this is a very familiar nostalgic feeling for me, except I was never in an open vehicle driving. But there's just a sense of potential in the air. These lovely cool mornings are great for predators. I'm still fingers crossed for wild dogs today. Before I leave, I have 2 drives today, so 6 more drives that are live. Ooh, Nadine saying it does feel like a wild dog day. That's also why I'm driving the boundary this morning. Just checking to see if there's any tracks that we can find.
We have an exciting announcement. Wild Earth is launching a YouTube membership program. For a nominal monthly fee, members get an ad-free channel, prioritised questions, early access to videos, and many more perks. You'll get fun features like badges and emojis that'll make you stand out in the chat. YouTube memberships will help us to continue with our mission of connecting people with nature while giving you access to lots of our amazing content.
Alright, so I'm just finding there's a lot of hyena activity here on this road, up and down. So I've got line tracks coming here now north, but towards this other road called Monkey Orange here on the western side of Djuma. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a scan around here just to see if we can come right here with that cat. Yeah. I want to double check if I'm not going to miss anything here. X-Ranger, I'm not using the heater. I'll be honest with you. It's going to make me sick. It makes me sick. Same as air cons. Standing by, go Matt.
Good morning, Cedric. Oil last was last night.
She was heading east along Gary Main. I think Clayton was on lock with her last. Going east on Gary Main towards that, well, just east of Cheetah Cut Line. There's that quarry. That's the last I heard.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
Alright. Sorry, just a gentleman was just asking about Tlalamba from last night and where was the last location. I always say the guys, people that can traverse into Torchwood, I think if I was them I would just try and see, maybe locate Tlalamba's den site. She's in Torchwood, that's like for sure. For sure. Got a lot of hyena tracks going down this road now. Loads and loads of hyenas. So yeah, I was talking about thanks X-Ranger. Yeah, no, the heater, my nose dries up too badly, and as well as even the aircon as well. So no, I try and avoid. I know it's a nice luxury that we've got on these vehicles, but I'll give it a skip for now. Okay, I'm just going to go down this road now. We're on the furthest western road of Djuma. What'd you say?
It's going down your feet, right in your face.
Oh, yeah, but Nadine, it goes down into my feet, but then it still comes up into my face. It still dries up my face and my nostrils. Thank you. Yes. I can't. Yeah. Nadine is just giving me a little bit of problems in my ears, saying that I don't have a windows. I don't have windows or a roof, so why don't I use it? All right, let's just take a look here. Sorry, I just want, no, a lot of hyenas going down here as well. Interesting, interesting. Lion tracks are coming this side. Hyena tracks are going down now. It's very soft. I know, is yours coming soft? Pretty soft. Sorry, Nadine, the comms is very, very soft. And I'm putting one on the loudest here. It's not my earpiece. Alright. Thank you. No need to shout in my ear so early in the morning. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Come on, come on, come on, lions. I smelled something a little bit earlier that side. Like almost like lion urine. It's nice just to be on a little bit of a rise, so we're like elevated, and in this area we're quite elevated, which is nice because it's a little bit warmer sitting up higher. So if you go to the low-lying areas towards like the Molawati now, oh my word, I think that's where you're gonna get cold. Early in the morning you're trying to avoid those low-lying areas unless you're well prepped for it, and then grab your snow skiing gear for those areas. Hey Panda, can imagine that. Yeah. Yeah. I think tomorrow I'll grab my scarf and everything tomorrow. Ha ha ha. Nadine is got some funnies going there. She says we might just see a snow leopard this morning. Yep, that's why Nadine needs to come here, so we can at least teach her exactly what kind of animals we do get here. We do not get snow leopards. Come on, come on, come on. I might actually do the service ride, Triple M. I think that's going to be the last one there. Because, oh, I just can't seem. All these hyenas are running down here. All the hyena tracks are going down, straight down south. South again. I'm coming up and then on going south. There's something, I've got a feeling something in this area. Watch it, Panda. Send us to a clip, huh? Huh? Oh, thank you, Nadine. Okay, well, we're going to continue looking around here just to follow up on these hyena tracks and lion tracks around here. Let's go and take a look at a beautiful clip all about South Africa.
Southern Africa has a rich variety of life. From aardvark to zebras. It is home to almost 10% of the world's bird, fish, and plant species. Covered with rolling grasslands in the west and the Lowveld in the east.
This is On Safari.
Well, hello everyone. We have arrived here at the beautiful Buffelshoek Dam and are busy about to enjoy the sunrise. You might not be able to see it, everyone, but there's a lot of mist above the water at the moment. I think the water temperature might be a lot warmer than the air temperature. no, Lean. No. Can't choose. I think they both have a very different vibe, if I can put it that way. I suppose in some ways a sunset safari is sort of more iconic, if I could put it in that way, with the sundowner and the sunset and sort of, iconic African bush vibe to it. But there's something very special about waking up with the bush, about the early morning. Drives tend to be a little bit longer in the morning if you're at a lodge as well, because there's a bit more time. It's getting lighter instead of getting darker. I do love a morning drive. It is just that sort of anticipation of what the day holds. There's fresh tracks around. There's a whole night that's passed. Whereas in the day, generally, between drives in the heat of the day, not too much tends to move around as much as they do in the night. So the morning is like a blank slate once again for a whole new range of possibilities of animals that have moved around, crossed in, crossed out. So, but then a sunset safari is also so special. So I can't choose. Do you have a preference?
In the morning.
You prefer the mornings?
That's been cold, but in the morning.
Paul likes the mornings.
It's a yoba.
There we go. There's the sun, everyone. Thanks, Dark Main Lover. It is a beautiful sunrise indeed. Now we're 17 years and 1 day old. You can see the mist really nicely now rising through the sun rays. Oh, Sierra, you're hoping to see some new birds. I don't know what birds would be new for you. Maybe let us know if there's any particular species that you would like to still add to your bird list. We can look out for it for you in the area. Doves are cooing. What a glorious morning. I'm not exactly sure on a precise figure for you, but it's not very high. We don't have any massive hills or valleys here. There is some variation as you go towards the west. It does get a bit higher, and also on this side around Bushelshoek Dam it does get a bit higher as well, but I would say at most a few hundred meters above sea level. I'm hoping the sunshine will start defrosting us. But I'm loving the mist rising here above the water and into the sun rays. It really is so beautiful. Yeah, indeed. I mean, the sun is starting to, at least I can feel that the sun is out, but it's not, definitely not hot. Quite the opposite of hot. It's that typical, starting to get that typical winter sun where it doesn't really have too much power. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. I hope that you do find it relaxing and... Oh. Hear the spur fowls. And this is what it really feels like right now, what it looks like right now. You get to enjoy it live in the African bush. Actually, the more the sun is coming out, the more difficult it's getting to see through this mist that's rising off the water. It's actually forming this beautiful haze. I haven't noticed any hippos here, everyone, so unless they moved to a different waterhole last night, they may still be on their way back. Can't spot the crocodile either at the moment, but it is because of this haze from the mist and the sun. soon as I can scan a bit further, I will see if it's around. From what I can see, I can't see it right now. Now you can see this beautiful mist. Oh my word. It's a bit spooky actually. Hey, Paul?
Yeah.
Can you hear crested barbet, Swanson spurfowl. Carol, they usually do that throughout the course of the night. So when they're out grazing, if they travel quite far or in a certain direction and it's just easier for them to pop into a different waterhole than the one that they came from, then they'll do that if it's sort of, especially when it comes to males, if it's not already occupied. So who knows, the hippos that were here, maybe they're in Chitwa Dam now, which isn't that far away. But there are quite a few other waterholes in the area that they could reach within a night if they wanted to. everyone. We've had a very beautiful and peaceful start. There is a grey heron. Oh yes, thank you very much. We had a green-backed heron that landed on the log there just on the left, and it flew off, and now this grey heron has landed, which is fantastic. I'm going to show you it. Yes, come into the sunshine. Oh, lovely. That is beautiful. Beautiful lighting. Alright everyone, we're going to see if anything else pops out here at Buffelshoek Dam. While we do that, you can head over to Cedric.
Right, thank you so much, Amy, and everybody. There's a lot of line tracks happening here on Chitwa, on Gowrie Main, all over the show here at the moment, and just viewer discretion at this point of time. Viewer discretion. If you are very, I can say, sensitive to something that's dead, yeah, maybe look away. We'll give you an update about the situation a little bit later on. But at the moment, we've just come on to Chitwa. And unfortunately, I'll show you now. Unfortunately, we found a dead lioness, and it is Chilla. And it looks like she was attacked by male lions. There's a lot of male lion tracks around here. And it looks like they killed her, yeah. Unfortunately, that is the wild, and the wild is like that. You know, I've seen it before with the Styx Pride, where a female got killed by the Birmingham males coming in and all that. Sometimes females do not want to, be submissive to the males or something like that, and all of a sudden they end up being killed. And unfortunately, Chilla, this lioness, is from the Nkuhuma Pride. She was my favorite lion. Anyway, we're not going to spend much time here. Of course, it is very sad. It's not a way that we want to start a Sunday morning. But at least we just give you the update on what is happening. And as I said, there's a lot of lion tracks all over the show here. Male lions and some females as well. But unfortunately, Chilla has succumbed to the injuries. All right. I'm not going to hang around here for too much longer. I'm going to let the other guy that's a head guide of this area, they're going to come in and close the area. Yeah. Glorious G. Yeah, no, so we're not going to focus on that one anymore. But Glorious G, yes. Yeah, it's, that's the wild. That's typical lions, males coming into the area, killing cubs. Especially that that the lion dynamics at the moment is so hectic. There's so many males around here, so many coalitions around here. And I spoke to one of the guides now, and he recommends, he reckons that they had the Nzanga males, 2 male lions, just south of Chitwa yesterday. And he reckons that these 2 males came up north, and they had a confrontation here and got hold of Chilla and killed her. So that's what they think, but we're all trying to follow up on the tracks here at the moment. While we get away from this area, let's head over to Amy.
Sure, everyone. that's not easy news. I never met Chilla personally. I did see her on Wild Earth. I saw an incredible moment that Cedric had with finding her and the cubs like a month ago or so. And sure, that is just absolutely heartbreaking. I think what we're going to do is just have a bit of a moment here at Buffelshoek Dam. I know we did watch the sunrise, but with the news that we've just heard, I think it's only appropriate that we just take a silent moment for Chella and just to process. I know there'll be some of you that are heartbroken by this news. Some of you who have no idea who Chella is, but she was a beloved lioness that is well known within the Wild Earth family. So let's do that now, everyone. Just take a moment, quiet moment in honor of Chella. Megan Edwards, you say, rest in peace, Chella. Absolutely. Nancy, yes, she was a brave lioness. She was a beautiful lioness. It's one of those things that is often difficult to process and to understand, and you know, I don't want to put it as a negative for Wild Earth, but we do get attached to these characters, it's part of what makes Wild Earth so special, and what we do in being able to follow these individuals, and not even so for Wild Earth, but a lot of the guides out here in their specific area, they get to spend so much time with these animals, specific animals, being able to follow their habits and that sort of thing. And I'm sure not only Wild Earth fans will be sad this day, there will be other guides and reserve or property owners and things like that who know Cello well, who will also be saddened at the news. But as Cedric said, this is the wild. This is what happens out here, and most likely attacked by other lions. Not sure if we'll get any more information from any others who were more involved in the scenario that played out there. But we must also remember that for every death out here in the bush, there's a lot of new life that does come. And so we can look forward to new stories that will begin in the future. All right, everyone, we are going to leave Buffelshoek Dam, carry on bumbling about, and while Cedric and I just sort of found our feet, you're going to head over to Djuma Dam Camp to have a moment there.
This morning we did have some lions. Cedric's probably going to follow up one.
Alright, so we left that area with Cello. It looks like we came back to Chitwa Dam Wall, and we have found Marips just lying at the back of Chitwa Dam Wall. a young male leopard. And you can see he's fast asleep, lying here just in the grass, just behind the dam wall. Oh, it's a bit of an emotional morning. I'm just trying to take everything in here at the moment. I do apologize if I sound a little bit croaky and down here. But I agree with Amy there. We have to always celebrate these, their lives and all that, and what they've given us, and especially Chella, not just leopard, but that lioness that's pretty much got killed by male lions. But yeah, we'll just sit here for a bit. I'm just gonna take a little bit of time out and enjoy this sighting with Marips while he is fast asleep. It's actually a nice little area for this male leopard. A nice little spot here behind Chitwa Dam Wall, nice and thick. He knows this area very well. I've seen him many a time here behind this wall itself, and here in the drainage line. Nice and thick for him. He's got a few trees around here, and there's always something coming down for a drink, so the opportunity on food is here as well. Or at least the story is becoming a success story. So sometimes you can see the glass half full and half empty. Do you hear anything from Nadine? Yeah, thanks, Giraffe Girl. What Nadine said there, fantastic. She must run free, and I think, shame Chilla had such a tough month. Losing her cubs, and now losing her life. A very tough month for that lioness. It's not a nice way to say it, but I think, it's always we can say at least, she succumbed to a natural cause and then actually any human cause, so it's just how the wild works. That's how the wild works, you come and you go, sometimes protecting pride members, protecting your cubs, and sometimes that can also be detrimental to your life. And I was looking around there where Chella was, and just around her body area, and you can see quite a bit of the mane of a male. So she put up a good fight there. Whichever males that did come into that area, well, I'm sure they got a few marks on their face. Blue jay fly, yes. Marips definitely came out into the light just to ease the sadness of this morning. I fully agree, Blue Jay Fly. Just seeing this boy resting and enjoying his life here behind the dam wall, for sure. It has just kind of just lightened up the mood a bit for the morning. You never know when you get out on drive how the morning turns out, and I never expected to turn out this way. But anyway. But that wound, slowly but surely, you can see it's even going that like nice darkish color now. I think a lot of the wound on his body that's been stitched up, because remember he was caught in a snare. If you don't know, this male is Marips. He was caught in a snare a couple of weeks ago, and then the vets got hold of him, darted him, and treated his wounds from that snare, and stitched him up last week Friday, almost just over a week ago, and no, it is healing up very, very nicely. So fantastic. He's clever. He knows where to stay. He knows what to do. You can see he's remaining in this area, and he doesn't want to move away from these areas that he knows very well. I mean, he was brought up here, so he feels very comfortable being here. I think he's like, no, let me recover here. Alright, let's head over to Amy.
Yeah, indeed. Well, at least Maribs is healing. That is a happy story that we can really celebrate his life and the fact that he's getting better. So I'm very happy that actually he is around there, and I think it's that same spot on the thatch that he's enjoying this morning. Yeah, everyone, it's heavy. It's heavy this morning. I mean, I'm not gonna fake my normal enthusiasm and excitement for being out in the bush. It's a real downer. I'm gonna be honest with you all. And we also just going to be considerate of Cedric and Panda and Bianca in the vehicle there, who actually saw that carcass, and just also give them some time to process that. It's never easy, you know, even as guides and people who are exposed to these things, it's still not easy to process. We are now heading down our other boundary, everyone, and yeah, I'm keeping my eye on the road, keeping my eye out for any tracks, any information we can get of any animals that are moving around. So far, just some elephants, some doves, some double-banded sandgrouse that flew off. But it's very quiet overall, actually. Denise, it's true. Absolutely true. It is the reality. It's important that, you know, even though we love to anthropomorphize, which basically means give human attributes to animals, and you know, it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy getting to know the animals and sort of create family dynamics for them and that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, they are wild. They don't know the things that we have attributed to them, and like you say, Denise, those line dynamics are real and can be very serious and even fatal. And if she encountered another pride, there would be no acceptance. They would be ruthless. So that is absolutely a possibility. And I'm not exactly sure of Chella's age. I think she was a mature and experienced lioness, possibly over 10 years old, I think. Nadine, you can maybe just confirm for me.
Cedric.
Thanks, Gina. Sorry, Nadine, did you give me the birth date for Chilla? I think you broke up there. Okay. Okay, 10 exactly. 10 exactly. She was matured definitely before her time. I will say that. Lionesses can live all the way between 14 to 18 years, but out in the wild, and that's sort of on a natural death basis. But of course, like we can see now, if she does encounter, there's other threats out here for lions. And as you can see, we often say the biggest threat to an animal is another of their own kind, especially with some of the bigger, more charismatic animals. Sun's coming out beautifully now. I'm hoping I can find some beautiful birds for you all. We can listen to some sweet melodies this morning, make us all feel a little bit better. I can hear some magpie shrikes calling. I just don't know if we're going to be able to put them on camera for you all.
We have an exciting announcement. Wild Earth is launching a YouTube membership program. For a nominal monthly fee, members get an ad-free channel, prioritized questions, early access to videos, and many more perks. You'll get fun features like badges and emojis that'll make you stand out in the chat. YouTube memberships will help us to continue with our mission of connecting people with nature while giving you access to lots of our amazing content.
Right, we are still here with this young male leopard, or Marips. He's very sleepy this morning. He doesn't want to do too much. Well, he's got a nice little spot, so I think he's nice and content with life. He's got water close by. He's got a nice little comfortable spot to lie in, and a nice thick area around him as well. Amy, no, yeah, look, he might go back to his area going north, but I think for now, this is typical. This is like the interesting part here. Is now, oh, he's heard something. Because he's injured, he knows he's busy recovering. He knows himself that he's not feeling well. He's busy recovering. He feels that being here in an area that he knows all his life, his mom has brought him many a time through into this drainage line behind Chitwa Dam Wall. He feels comfortable here for now. I think he knows that, yeah, I'm not going to move much. I feel comfortable. Oh, there, he's going to get up now. I feel comfortable here, and yeah, this is where I want to be. Oh, he's going to get up now. Yes, where are you going to go? But I think eventually you'll find once he starts recovering nicely, he'll start moving more. Yeah, he's still moving around, doing his thing. Oh, my toilet break there. Yeah, no, we'll see what he's going to do from here. I think we might actually move away into this drainage line and out of sight. I've got a feeling he's going to do that. But you must remember the recovery for this wound, for the seriousness of the wound, is not an overnight thing. It's not a week thing. It's going to take several weeks to really come right, you know. And it's all time. And he's doing well. He's really doing well. He's doing what he needs to do. And you can see that wound on his back. You can see it starting to kind of turn that like kind of blackish color, and that's starting to really scab up, which is very important. As long as he stays out of mischief, that's the main thing. And you'll see on the right hand side, it's going to look quite bad from that side because it hasn't been stitched up. Yeah, Darcy Miller, he's looking very good. Compared to, you can imagine, compared to about just over a week ago to now. I mean, it's a huge recovery for him. So it's fantastic. So we can really celebrate the recovery of Marips at the moment, you know, and say, well, you know, he's getting there. And you can see he's getting, you know, walking around. All right, I think we'll have to go a little bit forward, Panda. That's the only way I think he might. I just want to see where he's going to end up going here. He's going to go around that side, Panda. I think what I'm going to try and do, I'm just a bit worried. DJ Lex, no, it doesn't look like he had something substantial, like a huge meal. Maybe he had, you know, sometimes I'll catch scrub hairs and all that, just to fill that belly up a little bit. So I'm just going to see what we can do here. Okay, he's going to come out there. It's just behind that dead tree. So he might pop out there for us. It's just behind that dead tree there. So that's typical what he's going to do now. I think he's going to go into that drainage line. He loves that area. Tandi, his mom, used to love that area. Audio Sorry about my audio. Looked a little bit of scratchy. Better. Better. As well as catfish. You know, Maripsi, he's got a specialist at catching catfish. So that will help him quite a bit. That, Franklin's, all the small little things. That's for now. He caught impala the other day, unfortunately it was stolen by hyenas. Maybe he wants to get a little bit of sun. I would do that. Maybe you can lie there. Lie in the sun. It looks nice. Okay, well, sit in the sun then. That's alright. You know what he's doing, even looking up in the trees. Maybe he's like, okay, maybe I can get a squirrel here if there's one around here. Maybe some dwarf mongoose. Never know. I like how he moves his skin like that to try and get rid of. Oh, there you go. There. Doodlebug wasn't yesterday. When was it? When did they come out here? It's not yesterday. Not the day before. I think it was 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Where they came to take a look at him. Of course, not dart him or anything. They just came to observe him like we're doing now. And took a look at, spent a bit of time with him, and yeah, they're very happy with his progress. Very, very happy with his progress. They say yes, it's still going to look sore for sure, you know, and you can see it still looks sore. But that takes time. All those wounds are going to take quite a bit of time to really heal properly before we can say, oh no, he's 100%. You know, so. But you know, wild animals, once again, as I say, is very, very resilient to these kind of things. And he knows what he's doing. He's clever. He's come back to this area. And that's what happened to Sandile. Remember Sandile was Shadow's youngster. And Sandile caught a feral dog here in the Sabi Sands. This was many years ago. I think it was 2015, 2016, sometime there. And then they removed that male leopard because the feral dog, of course, had rabies. So they said, well, let's try and see if we can treat this leopard. And they took it to a rehabilitation center called Maholo Holo. And he was there for 8 months, of course, being treated. And eventually, after 8 months, they realized, no, he's all 100%. And it looks like, you know, rabies free. And then they released him far off from where his original area was with his mom, the Shadow. They released him far away from there. He went into the Kruger Park and he made his way all the way back to exactly the same tree where they darted him 8 months, or to say 9 months then. And he came back to the same tree. So it's amazing how they find their way back. You know, it's amazing how they know the area. And that's exactly like Marib's now. He knew he had to come back to the side. Well, that's exactly Nadine. He's coming, feels comfortable here. This is where he feels that he can recover much easier. He knows this area so well, like the back of his paw. And he is our little prince of Njuma. He'll get there. So yes, at least some happy news for the morning. Well, always have to see some happy news coming through. licking his wound. Oh, it's nice, good. Keep it clean, keep the maggots out there. But they've also treated those wounds so well with like special, like can I say, medicine, ointments and that. So I think that does just to kind of speed up the recovery. Yeah, stations. I'm still with young Madura Ingwe Marips on Chitwa Dam Mall.
This is On Safari.
These two on the left are very sweet, grooming each other. But yes, if I compare the crested francolin to the Natal spurfowl and Swanson spurfowl, they're all distinctly different, but they're all quite harsh and loud calls. So they are similar in that way. This one's like, don't stop, don't stop. That was so nice. Keep on pecking at me, please. There's them calling. What stands out about a crested francolin, oh, they might come to this elephant dung and start pecking at it, is that tail. They've got a little tail that sticks up at the back in comparison to the other spurfowl species. The francolin, the crested francolin, has the little bopped up tail at the back. Oh, they're heading this way. That's lovely. They've finished their grooming. Now it's time to get out there and get snacking. Now that call there was a Swanson spurfowl that it always reminds me of a very harsh alarm that's going off. Agatha was adorable. Everyone, there is a vehicle coming. I'm gonna have to pull off the road, so just bear with me. I think our Franklin session is over. Now that we are gonna move off for this vehicle, they might run away. Bear with us as the vehicle comes past. Hi, morning. Hi, morning. Yeah, all good. All right, everyone. Oh, there's a beautiful fish eagle calling in the background.
What's the story?
Oh, amazing. I'm so glad you could hear that. But just a reminder to all the viewers who are on DSTV, this is the last day of live drives for DSTV, but there are 3 more days left on the channel, including today. And if you are still wanting to watch Wild Earth, please do make your way over to our YouTube channel, Wild Earth on YouTube. You can join there as a member for a monthly fee and have access to ad-free content. You can also pause and rewind that information, the show's content, and have access to more info and things like that if you head over to the channel and click join. So that is happening from the 1st of May, which is next week, Wednesday. Wild Earth will no longer be on DSTV. All right, well, that vehicle turned around and went the other way, and those spurfowls, the francolins have also moved off. So I think we are going to do the same, everyone. And carry on down the road. And maybe pop past 1 or 2 water holes, see what's happening, see maybe we can find some elephants. Barbara, I was literally actually just saying that to Paul when we were sitting with those francolins. It just seems very quiet out here. Like, I'm not going to say all the animals know that there's been a death, but it just, I don't know, isn't a lot of movement. There's really just birds around. We saw some impalas early this morning. And it is fitting, Barbara, it is absolutely fitting. But we are going to keep looking for you all, keep searching. But I loved that little grooming session with the francolins. That was very, very sweet. Right, well, like I say, we're going to carry on down here, head towards some water holes, and before you go in and check back with Cedric and Marips, you are going to have a look at a clip about the legend Thandi, who is his mother.
Djuma is home to a regal leopard lineage. Queen Karula reigned here for many years. But with her passing, Thandi, her only remaining daughter, assumed the throne. Thandi is a huntress of exceptional skill. Now in the twilight years of her teens, she took up the role of queen, defending her realm and birthright. Not only skilled at the hunt, Thandi has raised numerous litters. The shy and secretive Kuchava, the rebellious and ever-entertaining Princess Tlalamba, and most recently she gave birth to 2 cubs. Unfortunately, one was lost. Leaving a male heir whose bravery matches that of his oldest sibling, Tlalamba. Securing her territory has not always been an easy task. But the aging queen hasn't lost a bit of her fierceness. As it comes time for Thandi to renounce her throne, we look to her heirs and hope the legacy reigns over Djuma for years to come.
Well, as you could see in that clip, a beautiful, beautiful leopardess that used to roam this area with my favorite leopard, old Thandi. Now, Thandi is the mother of this young male, old Marips. And yeah, oh, she used to be quite the feisty cat, that one. And well, luckily Marips, this young male, even Tlalamba, the daughter of Thandi, didn't take that trait from the mother. Marips is very gentle. He's a little clown for us. He's cute. Well, so Marips is now just changed position. He felt like maybe lying in the grass is a little bit better than being on the sand. A little bit softer, cooler. As the morning is heating up very quickly. Typical for coming into the winter times now. Early mornings very cold, and as soon as that sun comes up, oh, it becomes quite pleasant. And he's just resting. Wonder what he's thinking. Yeah, okay, I think Marips is in his dad's territory, Mulwati, the Mulwati male. This is his territory. I've never seen Ngobotswan, that other male, coming this far. Oh no, I actually have. Sorry, my bad. We've seen Ngobotswan on One Eye Pan Road before. That's actually just to the east of us. But I think that was last year, beginning of last year. But he doesn't really come up this side. This is more Mulwati, his father's territory. And when it comes to female, well, this is Langa's territory. Langa spends a lot of time here. Oh, these Egyptian geese are so noisy. Ah. Yo. Yeah, no, Nadine, I think Marips would love to grab one of those Egyptian geese, but he's not really bothered about the noise like we are. He's just like, yep. Sunday, it's my day to rest. I'm resting. Leave me alone. No, okay, so no, Marips is fine now, as you saw the other day with vehicles. So there's no limiting of vehicles in Marips' sighting anymore. It's not a closed sighting anymore, not at all. He's pretty much doing his thing. He's not. Look, put it this way: if he's feeling uncomfortable with vehicles, he'll quickly tell you, as you saw that one day with us. That was straight after the operation and all that. But now you can see he's very relaxed. He doesn't even care about vehicles. He doesn't even look at us. There's another vehicle here now as well. So there's no limiting of vehicles in Marips' the sighting with Marips. Now it's all back to norms. And that's good. You know, that just shows you the progress. You always try and make that call when you're in a sighting if it's an injured animal and that. Yeah, Nadine, I know, these Egyptian geese. Oh. I used to stay there on the southern side of Kruger National Park in a place called Marloth Park. And, you know, there we had a river running past the house called the Crocodile River. And this is still nothing. You know, he has about maybe 6-7 Egyptian geese here now. But on the Crocodile River, I tell you, there weren't just 6 or 7 of them. There were about 600, 700 of them, all along the river. And the noise that used to come there in the mornings and the afternoons was just deafening. Absolutely deafening. It became like almost like white noise. Eventually became like white noise in the background. You got so used to it, you just kind of, you know, let it be. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, very noisy birds. Yeah. Oh yeah, pangolins galore. Yeah, Egyptian geese and hydidars must be one of the noisiest, and it's just that continuous. Oh yeah, they come now. Bait him, Marips. Marips he's like, oh, land there, land in front of him. He's just watching it. He's just like, he's watching them go by. Watch it. He's good. He's like, yep, I want that one. That's the noisiest one. Hey boy.
This morning we did have some lions. Cedric's probably going to follow that one.
So if it was the plains camp males that came on here, then sure. Yeah, that's the furthest east they've been. They two male lions that dominate the western Sabi Sands, Singita area. They're going to the western areas, the western sector, and then yesterday they were seen on Shirley's, and then it looks like their tracks came all the way east onto Chitwa and went all the way back west and went back onto Elephant Plains. So yeah, that's quite a distance for those males, but males can travel far. If they need to, they can travel very, very far at night time. Well, I do hope they've got some scratches on their face from Chilla, hoping that she did give them a run for their money. Yes.
Well, we stopped here, everyone, and found two great go-away birds that are perching, warming up, getting the sun to sink in a little bit. Before they start calling and feeding and heading off for the day. They match this tree very well. They almost look like an extension of the branches with the coloration. You can see the one on, actually I think both of them, but the one on the right is more clear the way it's busy preening itself. Oh wow, very flexible tail there. Nadine's enjoying these grey go-away birds. I can't wait for her to get here. And then, I'm sure she's seen some in Joburg. They are apparently all around there. But in the wild, it's different. These are wild grey go-away birds. Oh, Nadine loves birds. She's also for those of you who don't know, on Wild Earth, there's another show called Live at the Waterhole, which is fantastic. I comment on that, well, I suppose present, or however you want to put it. Oh my word, hello friend. This one's just landed right here in front of us in Paul. And Nadine is an expert camera operator for that show. And she always helps me find the birdies. It's actually cleaning its beak at the moment against the buffalo thorn. Look at that. It's rubbing against it. that? DJ looks absolutely, and now I'm looking with my binoculars at this one in front of us, and it is gorgeous. Oh, and it's flown back to its friend. Now they're both on the same tree again. Oh, that's sweet. The birds are being very cute this morning. Now these are mostly fruit and flower eating birds, so they love to snack on little berries and flowers that they can find. At this time of year, the guarri trees, magic guarri trees, are a firm favorite. They have got plenty of berries on them at the moment. And these birds are very large. You know, we were driving just now, and on top of the tree one was perched, and I actually stopped and reversed. I was like, oh, is that a bird of prey? With their crest down, and from a distance they can look like a small raptor size-wise.
We have an exciting announcement. Wild Earth is launching a YouTube membership program. For a nominal monthly fee, members get an ad-free channel, prioritized questions, early access to videos, and many more perks. You'll get fun features like badges and emojis that'll make you stand out in the chat. YouTube memberships will help us to continue with our mission of connecting people with nature while giving you access to lots of our amazing content.
Thanks, pangolins galore. Indeed, it is, and that's why I stopped here. It was just so beautiful with the blue sky in the background like this, and the dead trees out here are just so iconic, I think. Part of some of the most beautiful scenery that we have is these dead branches silhouetted against the sky. And of course, there's two birdies in the tree, which are an addition to the scene. I think from here we're going to carry on down the road, maybe head past another waterhole, see if anything's coming down to drink, and then we'll keep bumbling, loop around, see if we can bump into anything else, see if there's any tracks and signs.
Still here with Marips, the young male leopardo. He's still just relaxing. I think we're gonna do one more little segment on him, and then we are gonna start moseying back to Djuma. Well, even that hippo agrees. Now we're going to try and follow up a bit on line tracks around Gary Main. So Gary Main is one of the big roads on the southern side of Djuma. There's so many lion tracks all over the show that side, and I'm very keen just to go and follow up a little bit there and go and take a look at what's happening down there. As you can see there, Marips is now lying kind of flat. He's trying to catch some flies. I think those flies are irritating him. All right, so the rest of the Nkuhuma Pride, of Chella's Pride. I haven't had any reports on any other lion sightings besides the 2 Plains camp males that was seen on Elephant Plains now this morning. We will go, as I said, I'm going to go and try and follow up that side on Gary Main just to see. There is a lot of female lion tracks up and down that area. So I'm going to go head towards Treehouse Dam, go take a look there. Just to take a look on the southern side of Djuma. But yeah, I will keep you posted for sure if I pick up on any information from the other guides of the lion activity here from this morning. So at least we can get a rough idea who's who in the zoo here and where's the rest of the pride, and plus which males are in the area as well. So yes, we will keep you posted on that. But for now, the only information I do have, unfortunately, is the 2 Plains camp males. That's about that. Rachie, I'm going to see if I can get quickly. Alright, let's see. I don't have a pointer here with me now, but let's see. Maybe I can get a pointer here somewhere. Rachie, then I will let you know. I don't have a pointer. Alright. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Panda. Alright. I'm going to try and stay out of the shadow here. Alright, so Gary Main is here. So this little section here, this is Djuma. See this little section? That's Djuma. Where we are now, where Chilla is on Chitwa. So Chitwa is here. This is exactly where Chilla was found this morning, on Chitwa. And then the Plains camp males is at Elephant Plains. Elephant Plains is, this is Elephant Plains, this little section here. The Plains camps males were seen there. So they were seen yesterday afternoon here on Shirley's. Shirley's is here. So they moved all the way from Shirley's over Hoffman's, Vessels, they come to Chitwa. They killed Chela here, had a confrontation, and they followed their tracks, those 2 male tracks, going across Wessels Hoffman's area, across Safari Arethusa, back into Elephant Plains, and they found them there. So they kind of did a loop like that. That's exactly what those males did. Now I'm going to quickly get wait there, sorry, but no, I just want to see, I want to get quickly the male line coalitions, so I can show you plain camp male, their territory. So the plain camp males is the pink, or not pink, well, let's call it peach, the peach color. That's that one, or the pink color. So this is their territory. You can see all the sightings of the plain camp males, other than those 2 male lions. They've been always in the western sector. The western sector plus Singita, Londolozi is here. So Singita and western sector. Now they were found yesterday, as I said, these ones were found here, and then they went there, and now they went back. So clearly they're going back to their territory. Why they moved out their territory so far, I'm not too sure. Maybe following up on the Kambula males that was calling in this area. Maybe they were chasing and they decided to move a little bit further east, and then they went back straight to the west. Okay, so that's interesting that those males will do that. Sure, yeah, coming all the way out here and then head straight back. That doesn't, to me, it's very strange. Very, very strange. But yeah, we will continue following up on the line activity this morning. As I said, I'll continue following up on the information that I do get from the other guides. And then I will relay that to everybody. Happy Pretty does look comfortable and relaxed. That's why we're going to move from this side now. We're going to leave him and let him be. But I don't want to move too quick now because I know that there's one area that we might lose signal here. So rather just we will do that shortly. And then we can go and follow up on those lion tracks. Alright, so well, we are going to head out from this side and try and follow up on those tracks. Let's head over to the dam cam to see there's some baboons that's busy playing up in one of the trees.
This is On Safari.
great timing, everyone. We have spotted a brown snake eagle in the tree. As Nadine was about to say she was going to come over to us. Oh, Paul. No. Please come land in this other tree that's right here by us. We spotted it and I drove over here and now it has flown away. That was a beautiful brown snake eagle, everybody. You can see how straight up it sits from top to tail in the tree. And now it has left. I'm sorry, Nadine. It was nice while it lasted, though. I've been looking for raptors and birds of prey and that perching out in the tree because of the sort of cool weather now with the sun coming out. They love to warm up, and obviously that snake eagle's energy levels were full and then it decided to move off. As shall we. Everyone. As shall we. I think that one must be resident in the area. We've seen it. Well, we've seen a brown snake eagle day after day. Very similar part of Djuma, here in the sort of central southern area. Ooh. Blue jay fly, I haven't heard anything about ribbon. I haven't, other than the hyenas that we saw the other night with Nsumi. That was Comet in June, and there was one other one that I don't think we got an ID on. We weren't live at the time. I haven't heard anything about ribbon. I don't know if there has been any updates. I know Cedric did check hyena dens and things the other day. I don't know if ribbon's been seen recently at all. No. I thought we were live though, everyone. Were we not, Nadine? Did it fly off before? Okay. Oh, we were live, everyone, so you don't have to trust us. You did see it at home. It was there. We can do a replay, Nadine. All right, thanks, Shreyas. Just an update about Ribbon is that the last time she was seen was the 17th of April. So that is 11 days ago. I assume that she was seen on Djuma. But hyenas wander all over and on properties and things like that. So doesn't mean that anything has happened to her at all. So who knows, she might make an appearance at some point. Thanks, Nadine. apparently you did all see the brown snake eagle, so there we go. Very quiet on Juma this morning, everyone, but as Barbara said earlier, it just seems appropriate in a way. So we are just bumbling slowly. Seeing what we can see this morning. I'm so glad that you did all get to spend quite a bit of time there with Maribs, which is fantastic. So that puts a smile on my face. I'm sure it puts a smile on many of your faces as well. There is a southern white-crowned shrike in the tree straight ahead of us, and Paul, I'm going to bend down because otherwise I think my cap's going to be in the frame. And there we go, beautiful southern white-crowned shrike. It's so easy to spot these birds because it's a big white ball in the tree that stands out just like a fish eagle, but it's a lot smaller. Well, a reminder to everyone watching that this is a live and interactive show, so please do chat to us, say hello, share your thoughts, your comments, anything that you'd like to share. We'd love to hear from you, any questions you have. But otherwise, just to know you're there, you're watching, saying hello is always fantastic. Can you crested? Oh, there is a crested barbet just above the southern white-crowned shrike in the same tree. There's a dead branch sticking out in top right. There we go. I heard it calling. I said, "Oh, that's very loud." And there is the crested barbet. Such a pretty bird. And look at those colors. Looks like a punk rocker, I think, with its mohawk. Might pop back up. They often drop down to find some food. Yeah, any sort of threat, I would say. And not necessarily that every bird has an alarm call. They sometimes just very chatty, and then you know, oh, what's going on there? Why are they calling? What the word is incessantly, non-stop. But yes, it's generally when an animal feels threatened, and that is usually by predators. And that can even be a snake, especially for birds. Snakes are quite a big threat to them up in trees. Things like black mambas, boomslangs. Sorry everyone, I've just got a little tickle in my throat. Alright, as we carry on in our bumble this morning, you are going to head over to Cedric.
Thank you, Amy. All right, we have left Chitwick. I made my way back on Juma now. I'm just trying to follow up on some lion tracks around here. Weaver's Nest in this area, there's a lot of lion tracks all over the show. I mean, there's lion tracks everywhere. To really get a proper direction on these lions, it's very difficult. The update I've got so far from the other guys is still the same, no change. It's just still the 2 plain camps males that they have. There's no other lion. Apparently they heard one male lion calling south in Malamala, but I won't be surprised if it's not for the Skombula male that went straight through during the night, heading down to his brothers further south. But other than that, in Kuuma Pride, no updates on them. No one's seen anything. It's just, as I said, it's just lion tracks everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. What a Sunday morning. What a Sunday morning. A lot of tracks here as well. I'm going to take a look here at Trios Dam. A lot of line tracks this side. Just want to see if they might have actually continued on that side there. I don't see anything coming up this side. Alright, I think they might have continued along that road. Well, I'm just going to go quickly look at the inflow. Just double check here. Just double check at Trios Dam. Well, I've got a very sleepy hippo there, and that's about it. No. Almost a hippo that's enjoying the water for the morning, just resting. Impala's there in the inflow. A bit further up. And that's it, yeah. I'm going to spend too much time. What is that lying there? Sorry, I don't want to quickly my binocs out. Oh, it's just dung. Spend too much time here. As I said, I still want to try and follow up as much as possible on these tracks. Doodlebug, you know, I'm not too sure exactly what actually drew those plain camp males in this area. It's very difficult to say. You know, I mean, it could be other lions roaring. Maybe they picked up on these females and decided to come this side. So, you know, there's a couple of possibilities, but difficult to say exactly what. Oh, there's a little terrapin on the bum. Sorry, Nadine. I heard Nadine saying something about yeah there. Thanks, Nadine. Thanks for shouting in my ears again. All right, Panda, let's move on before Nadine carries on shouting at us. All right, yes. I'm just trying to reverse out of here. Caitlin Boss, yeah, I'm devastated. I am so devastated. My head is all over the show at the moment, just thinking about this morning with Sheila. Yeah, okay, I was saying so much, and yeah. But that's, as I say, that's nature, you know. You must remember when the Mapojos, those 2 male lions, when they, or not 2, those 6 male lions, when they came into the areas and they started taking over territories, I mean, they killed over 140 lions in their time, taking over the territory, taking the area, you know, and so killing young ones, cubs, females. So that does happen. You know, sometimes the males can be quite brutal. They can be quite brutal. But that's nature. But yeah, out of all lionesses, why Cheddar? You know, why Cheddar? I mean, I don't wish it on any lioness, but you know, Cheddar was just my favorite. Just the way she was, you know, the way she kind of looked after the sub-adults. You know, she really kind of, you know, acted as the mother of the Nkuma pride. You know, and anyway, I just, yeah, try and think about positive stuff. Exactly, Nadine. Yeah, all we can do is we can just enjoy and celebrate those amazing moments that we've had with Chela. Most amazing moments, and you know, and also she got to 10 years old. 10 years old is a good age as well. Nice age, not the, you know, she still had a good maybe 5-6 years in her. But yeah, as I say, she was like the lioness where all the other lions in the pride really looked up to her, you know, as the motherly one.
We did have some lions. Cedric's probably going to fall that one.
Well, speaking of tracks, lots of them around here. Lots of elephants, hyenas especially. But no signs of the actual animals right now other than their tracks. I just want to say to all of the YouTube viewers who have donated through that platform, thank you so much. It is so appreciated. It's something we don't take for granted, and you've made a difference, a massive difference here at Wild Earth. And just to thank you to all of those people who have donated through YouTube. Oh, well, everyone, the morning, slowly but surely, we're getting to the end of the sunrise drive. Still a little while to go. And, yeah, very sad morning. Bit of conflicting emotions with Chella, and then also Marib's, we can celebrate his recovery, so it's been an emotional day. I can only imagine what Cedric is feeling. We are just doing a few loops around this northern area as well. Well, sort of central northern area. We've made our way up one of the main roads that we drive from, so in the western side, from south to north, called Zobie's. And we're going to head over to some open plains, see if we can see any antelopes that are out. There's been signs of elephant, but actually, yeah, they've moved through the roads and disappeared. None that are feeding in the open or that we've been able to spot for you all. Ooh, there's a bird in the tree there, a big bird. Let's see. On the top of that tree, there's some star. I wonder if it's that harrier hawk from yesterday. Yes, it is. It is an African harrier hawk on top of this marula tree, everyone. Oh, sorry, not marula, leadwood tree. And there's some Birchall starlings that are bothering it, just like yesterday. Are you ready, Mpo? Yesterday you had to do some real, let's say, on the move camera work. For now, sitting still, which is fantastic. Those birds those starlings are just waiting though to start harassing it. Oh, there's a black-headed oriole that just landed on the right there as well. Well, she's a bird I've been trying to show you all for so long, but they are never available to see. You can just see it in the top right corner, the yellow bird with the black head. Oh, this is fantastic. What a bonus for the last half an hour of the drive. And it's off. And so its entourage follows. Oh, Janet, yes, definitely. I've seen an owl before. I can't exactly remember when. I'm just going to reverse slightly. I think we might still be able to see this harrier hawk. Just give me a second, everybody. No, I think it has moved off. Or it's sitting in a very thick area where I can't see it anymore. But definitely hear owls very often, Janet. We hear pearl-spotted owlets. There's a little scops owl that sits in our camp at night and calls. The bigger owls, no, not in this particular spot where I'm driving right now. But sometimes along the roadsides at night, we get to see some of the bigger ones that come and hunt in the open areas. Oh, I think that harrier hawk has moved off, everybody, but that's okay. At least we still got to show it to you, which is fantastic. And a black-headed oriole. Hooray, such a beautiful bird. Ah, thanks, Gina. We are really trying our best. Try and show you as much as we can get onto camera as possible. Sometimes the animals don't always play along, but it comes with the territory. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. Black-headed oriole's one of your favorites. I'm so glad we get to show it to you. Yeah, it's something we hear calling all the time. They make this sort of, oh, hello there, sir. It might run away. Probably will, actually. And it's off. There's an impala that has moved on. It was nice while it lasted. But you all saw it was there. You all saw it was there. Not like this debate around the brown snake eagle. But apparently you did all that was confirmed. You did all see it, so. There is another few there, but let me go on the other road, Mpho. There's some more male impalas, everybody. But this angle, Mpho's not going to be happy with the lighting there because it's directly with the sun behind it. I know, it's alright. It happens like that sometimes. Just going to reverse here, everyone, and then we'll go down the other road, and then hopefully there'll be some impalas that are not going to run away from us so quickly. Nadine says it's Mpho's fault because he looks too scary. Too many muscles. Too many muscles. But that impala was actually very much in the tall grass. I didn't see it until I was a little bit close. We can show you. Ooh. Eugene, I saw one the other day with Panda about 3 or 4 days ago. We saw it, but unfortunately we weren't able to go live because of signal. So that was when I last saw a rhino. And these are also running, but these are running because they are males in ratting season, not because of paw. There are a few of them actually running around here. I'm trying to see if there's another one we can spot for you all. And at this time of year, these male impalas just go a little bit crazy. I can actually hear them chasing each other there in the distance. Let me reverse a little bit. It's fascinating to see. Where did they go? Oh, there's one there. Giving us the runaround today. I'm just gonna stop here because that impala may very well move again. Oh. Except that he's behind the bush now. Oh, there we go. But yes, they do go a little bit silly, everybody. They sort of, chase each other around, make these crazy noises. There we go. The other one's actually horning a bush there on the left-hand side. He's actually behind the bush, but the bush is moving frantically from left to right. You can see it moving there.
We have an exciting announcement. Wild Earth is launching a YouTube membership program. For a nominal monthly fee, members get an ad-free channel, prioritized questions, early access to videos, and many more perks. You'll get fun features like badges and emojis that'll make you stand out in the chat. YouTube memberships will help us to continue with our mission of connecting people with nature while giving you access to lots of our amazing content.
gonna head down towards a waterhole now, everybody. I believe there were some baboons around on Dam Cam, so we're gonna head down to Gowrie Dam, see if there's anything happening there. Maybe we'll still find some zebras and giraffe. I'm still hopeful. I'm glad I've seen them both, but I'd still love to spend some more time with those animals. That would be fantastic. Yes, lady. Fingers crossed still for the wild dogs. Oh man. Well, there's always this afternoon if they don't pop up now. That's the great thing about going on game drive. There's always the next one. Maybe they're waiting for you to arrive, Nadine.
Alright, so coming up on Zoe's. I tried to follow up on those lion tracks, but I just spoke to another guide. He said most of the lion tracks from the southern side of Djuma has gone into Hofmans and all running all over the show there. No one could find anything on them. But the interesting part here is that they said there is one Nkuhuma female lion that is with the two Plains Camp males. So yeah, I said he's trying to mate with the female lion, but she is not having anything of it at this point in time. So yep, that's the only update. I think so. I think so, Nadine. I think what happened is with Chela, I've got a feeling, because remember Chela was seen mating with a Kambula male. When was it? I think it was a few days ago. I don't know when. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. But I think Chela was seen mating with a Kambula male, and maybe those plain camp males came over to this area, saw, okay, well, she's not going to eat, she doesn't want to mate with us, and well, we are going to kill her then. And and that's what they did. So yeah, I think that could be a huge possibility. That's what happened with the Styx female. Remember when the Birmingham boys came in, one Styx female did not want to mate with them. She kept on moving away from them, and then they decided to kill her. They said, okay, well, if you don't want to mate with us, and then you're not going to be no use to us, and then we're just going to kill you. So yeah, brutal, very brutal. That's lion warfare. That is lion warfare. It's not pleasant. Alright, I might actually just go quickly to Sandy Patch. Just want to look at Sandy Patch, that little area, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to quickly get to Sandy Patch and see if we can get anything that side. Let's head over to Amy.
Well, speaking of rhinos, everyone. He's just moving through the bush here. He's going to come out just to our left. This is so incredible. Wow. Now my most recent sighting of a rhino is today. we are going to lose him just because he's walking behind us. I'm going to turn around, everyone. Just bear with me. So cool. Awesome to be able to share this with you all, and it is a special treat. It is a beauty, absolutely beautiful. And we're just gonna let him carry on and watch him from behind. I think he's using the road as his game path at the moment. Oh, look, look, look. Whoa, that's a lot of poop. When we drive past them, I'm going to check if there's actually a midden. This might actually just be a subordinate bull in the area. Possibly. You see how he didn't kick it, he didn't spray any urine, everyone. I don't think there's a midden there either. Very interesting. This is fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy we get to show you a rhino, really. It brings up the spirits of the day for sure. Eugene, you definitely did. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking about when last I'd seen a rhino. I definitely think that was the secret to finding this boy this morning.
This is On Safari.
pull forward, everyone, now that that rhino has moved off. And what he's probably going to do, actually, you know, he's going to go off and carry on, you know, feeding, or maybe making his way towards some water or something like that. But just have a look on our, is that good? Can I reverse more for you for the dung? Oh, that is good. Now this is where he defecated, everyone. That just came out of a rhino's bum, nice and fresh. But he didn't kick it around. He didn't do typical sort of scent marking that a big territorial bull would do. And do you see how it's not in the center of the midden? It's sort of on the side. So my suspicion is maybe that is a subordinate bull of the area. He's not trying to mark this territory. I don't know. Maybe he is, but he decided not to do it this time. So very interesting behavior. And just look at all those flies already buzzing around there on this dung. Very, very cool indeed.
Alright, so I just saw lion tracks in now. I'm on Impala Road here towards a Sandy Patch area, Vuyatila access side. I just want to double check, yeah, but there's hyena and lion tracks as well, but going up that way. During the night, it looks like this happened during the night time. Just want to double check here. There's hyenas. Oh, there's a lot, and one male lion coming up and hyenas going down. Sure. A lot of activity. As I say, almost every single road's got lion tracks. This morning, it just seems, you know, it's only way we're going to find them is bumping into them. There's no use following. Oh, Rashawn, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Yes, it's been a tough morning. It's been a very tough morning, but also it's been fantastic finding marips as well. So, you know, with a bit of grey news due to Cello being killed by other lions, it was nice just to have some lighter news with marips. Just enjoying some early morning sun just behind Chitwa Dam wall. So, but thanks, Rashawn. Tough one again. But as I said, I will keep everybody posted on the goings of lions for the next day or two. I'll keep my ears to the ground, listening out to all the information. Thanks, Nadine. Thank you, Nadine. Yes, I will do that. Kelly, yes, thank you so much for joining this morning's Sunrise Safari. Thank you so much. And as you know, it's two more to do. Well, it's this drive, and this afternoon's drive is the last drive on DSTV. We will be off DSTV, so this will be the last afternoon live safari on DSTV. So please make sure from the beginning of May, or even now, join our YouTube channel. Join the Wild Earth YouTube channel. Join as a member, very cheap, and there is some great benefits involving memberships, and one of them, of course, being you can watch the entire safari ad free. So please make sure that you go onto our YouTube channel and join there. Rhino, thank you. Yes, chin up, and I do appreciate all the messages. I really do appreciate it. I do apologize if I can't get to all of them, but we all, it's as the Wild Earth team, the Wild Earth crew, we do appreciate everybody's messages and everything. So yep, you know, there's always these days, sometimes is, you know, it feels a little bit gloomy, but you know, we all get through it. And you know, we all invest in these amazing animals. Yeah, we all invest our time in spending these moments with characters, and also, you know, as I say, some come, some go. But yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday morning. The sun is shining. It's starting to warm up very nicely compared to this morning's cold weather that we had. It was definitely the coldest day so far this year for me. The coldest morning. What do you think, Panda? It's the first time I had to bring gloves out, so I think this morning was the coldest morning. But yes, as always, just want to say thank you to everybody for joining us, and so thank you so much for all the amazing comments and all the questions that everybody sent through to us. And you know, it helps us a lot, especially when you go through a little bit of a bad time, and that it's nice just to hear from everybody else, and you know, and all the support that everybody gives Wild Earth, you know, to the Wild Earth crew and that. And yeah, but yeah, please make sure that you do join us again this afternoon for On Safari, which is at 3 o'clock. I'll be hosting that, and then at 3:30 p.m. Central African time, we will have our last sunset safari on a DSTV. So please make sure that you do join us this afternoon. I'm hoping that we're going to get some amazing stuff from the Wild Earth crew. Have a wonderful day further. See you this afternoon. Goodbye.